This conference will now be recorded.
So before I start demo on RAP, let me introduce myself. So I have around 14 years of experience. I started my career with Abap. Then I moved to SAP UI5, Fiori, Abap ODATA, Fiori Elements. I worked on uh, BTP also. I worked on S4 Hana implementation projects. I worked on RAP, CAP. In BTP, I worked on various services like IoT services, uh, PDMS services, SAP Conversation AI, Mobility, okay, integration suite, okay. There are n number of services I worked on BTP also, and also I'm currently working as a solution architect in the current organization. Okay, so that is my experience. And coming to the training from past 8 years, I'm giving training on various topics on SAP UI5, Fiori, Abap OData, Fiori Elements, RAP on BTP as well as on premises. I'm giving topics on CAPM, Node.js, JavaScript. So a lot of topics which I'm giving training. So that is my experience related to the training. Okay, then let's start the demo. Okay, on the RAP. Okay, so now what are the agenda today agenda, what are the topics which I'll be discussing in today is SAP evolutions. Okay, so from starting date to till date, what evolutions has come into SAP, that is what which I am going to discuss. Then next is ABAP on cloud. Yes, everyone are talking about, we know everyone knows about ABAP on premises and everything, but people are talking about ABAP on cloud, right? What is it that I'm going to talk? What is BTP? Yes, now everything, all the organizations, everything, all the things, everything are trying to move to from on-premises to BTP, and all the new technologies or innovation things which we can do in BTP. What is it that I'm going to discuss? What is Abap Restfull application programming model on Fiori, which is the latest technology in Abap side? Okay, what is it that I'm going to discuss? And what is S4 HANA in-app and side-by-side extensions? Okay, and evolution of ABAP, right? What evolutions have come? Of course, this RAP, ABAP programming model on Fiori, all these are all evolutions of ABAP only. So what are those evolutions that I'm going to discuss? And SAP Fiori, what is SAP Fiori? I'm going to discuss, and one use case demo, right? So this is the topics which I'll be covering in today's demo. Okay, next. So here I'm talking now, I'll be talking about SAP evolutions, right? So the journey from the SAP is the classical programming model. Everyone knows, right? And the time passed, okay? The business started changing, right? Everyone knows the business started changing and market begins to evolve, okay? With cloud and mobile applications, right? So first we started SAP with the classical, then as the time passed, the business started changing and market begins to evolve to the cloud and mobile applications. Okay, significantly in the digital infrastructure. Okay, so now the best recognized practice for programming is before it was ABAP programming model on Fiori. Before RAP came into the picture, it was ABAP program model on Fiori. Okay, if you look at the journey of evolutions in several areas in SAP, so the future programming model is RAP. Okay, the future programming model is RAP, that is called the ABAP RESTful application programming model. Okay, and from SAP traveler point of view, okay, many before RAP, many tools has come into the picture, many tools has arrived, several technologies were developed, new concepts are emerged, okay, and lot of new infrastructure has come, integrations has come into the picture. That what are those I'm going to discuss now, right? So before RAP came into the picture, okay, if you look at the SAP traveler point, many tools arrived, many several technologies or techniques were developed, new concepts has come into the picture, okay, lot of new integrations has come, lot of new infrastructures has come, lot of new interfaces has come to till date. Before RAP, what are those? Okay, so this is what which I'm going to discuss with this picture. Okay, so now here the picture which I'm talking is not any priority, which is has come first, which is has come second. I'm not talking about the sequential order. The picture is only talking about what evolutions has come in the SAP, what different techniques has been used, okay, have been used in SAP until now. That is what which I'm going to discuss. Okay, the first one is called the file exchange. Yes, everyone knows it's a, okay, everyone knows that it is interfaces, okay, where we are exchanging even till date. Okay, so file exchange is one of the oldest technique, okay, to send the data to the third party system from SAP, or okay, to provide the data to the third party system from SAP without any complex codings, without any complex configurations. With the help of FTP and SFTP, the file can be transferred from SAP to any third party system also, right? Very easily we can transfer. And after that, PA has come into the picture with the, okay, that is called the process integration, where the extracted file, okay, from the SAP is sent first to PI, where mappings, conversations, encryptions are happening based on the requirement posted by third party system. Then the possible sending the file into the desired format, XML, okay, or JSON, etc. So this is the approach. Even till date, everyone, most of the clients are still using the FTP and SFTP to transfer the data. And biggest advantage is, okay, afterwards, after first it was SFTP, FTP, then they later introduced the Netwear PI as a middleware for transfer the data, okay, in whichever the format or a type of data file requested by the business partner, okay, will going to fulfill, okay, but which is not so flexible for the system too. Okay, so that this is what the FTP and SFTP we are still working on this integration, right? So that is called the file exchange. Okay, so that is called the file exchange. Okay, the next one, okay, as I'm saying, I'm not talking about which one has come first and which one has come second. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking generally what evolutions has come, what are the different techniques till date SAP has introduced. That is what which I'm going to discuss. Okay, and second one is called RFC. Yes, everyone knows about RFC because with in our real-time projects, everyone was worked on RFC. There is no doubt in that. Okay, so another approach is RFC, right? Where, okay, it is also classical model, okay, which is called the remote function call. Okay, RFC interface is used to set up a communication, is used to set up a communication between the, okay, between, is used to set up a communication between the SAP and non-SAP systems. You can send the data from SAP to SAP as well as SAP to non-SAP systems. Okay, okay, so it runs on the concept of client and server, where the client, okay, seeks for a function to perform and makes a call to RFC server. The function is executed at the remote system on the server side, and it can be synchronous also. Okay, so with this concept where BAPI has come into the picture, okay, and we are able to set up the communication, okay, we are able to create the communication in SM59 also between connection between two SAP systems, or you can connect to the third party system also. Is it clear, guys? Any questions related to the RFC? Anyone have any questions?
That means we can connect via RFC to any of the third-party system as well, other than the regular SAP to SAP connection,
Yes,
and it
yes,
will be
absolutely. See,
across
yes,
systems. See, suppose one system is in ECC and another system is in S4 HANA. Is it possible to have a
correct.
connection via
Yes,
RFC?
yes, yes. And
Okay.
also, see, there are, if you look at, there are different types are there in the, is when you go to SM59 T code,
Mm,
okay,
mm,
where it's not only to SAP, you can connect to, okay, other non-SAP systems also.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Next is called the IDOC. One second. Sorry. Next one is called the IDOC. It is intermediate document, is another old but proved technique, okay, to communicate between SAP to SAP or SAP to non-SAP systems. Okay, IDOC interface. Okay, everyone knows about this IDOC, right? It is going to provide a file format for exchanging the data between systems. What does that file format of data file contains? It contains structures, fields with positions, lengths, and divided into headers, data segments, status of the record segments, etc. Everything is there in the IDOC. Okay, so using IDOC, okay, you can transfer the data from SAP to SAP or SAP to non-SAP systems also, right? So that is using the IDOC. Okay, any questions? Okay, and also with the introduction of the PI also, from IDOC you can send to PI, and from the PI you can send to any third party system also. Okay, so this is related to the IDOC also. Is one of the, it is also classical approach where we used to transfer the data from SAP to SAP or SAP to non-SAP systems. Okay, the next is called the SOAP, right? It is a simple object access protocol. Okay, it is a protocol with having your SAP NetWeaver version 7.0. Okay, SAP has introduced a technology called web services for communicating and exchanging the data between SAP to SAP as well as SAP non-SAP systems. Okay, so we can say that SOAP is a messaging protocol that is supported by version 7.0 onwards with NetWeaver, and it is an internet based technology. Okay, to call any functions we are going to use HTTP protocol. Okay, and client receives the details of the parameters format, sorry, for parameters and functions in the form of WSDL, that is called web service description language, where you will be able to exchange the data from SAP to SAP as well as SAP to non-SAP. The exchange of communication using SOAP is via XML messages. Yes, this is the where we go to SOAP manager and T code and we configure it. Right? Any questions to this one? So this is also approach which currently till date most of the clients are using SOAP services to send the heavy load data to any systems. Is it clear?
You
Yeah.
said some
The next
XML. Sorry to interrupt. Some XML
uh-huh,
name you said. Can you please repeat once again that XML some extension name you said? Uh,
WSDL, web service description language.
oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, understood. Thank you.
Okay. So the next is called S4 HANA, right? So that is how the actual picture, lot of evolutions has come. Yes, it is a fourth version of ERP Business Suite provided by SAP, which is based on the HANA in-memory database. Okay, yes, it is evolution both in technology and the concepts in SAP, and it got released in 2015. Okay, over the period, it has proven that no matter how complex our business requirements are there, how large the data is in S4 HANA, okay, how large the data is, okay, S4 HANA is capable to deal with every problem. Okay, it is available in on-premises as well as it is available in the cloud. Okay, and S4 HANA follows the code to data paradigm, which is the mechanism we called as code push down, which means the complicated data computations happens in the database layer instead of application layer. Means whatever the in ECC which you are doing, all the calculations, everything you are doing on the application layer, not on the database level. But when SAP has introduced S4 HANA, your complex computations you can do on the top of the database layer instead of the application layer, so that you will have good performance. That is how the CDS has come into the picture. Okay, where it is a technique. Okay, it is enhancement of CDS is nothing but enhancement of SQL standard in Abap layer. It has evolved from Abap CDS views to HANA CDS views. Okay, so we have CDS views the has come into the picture in S4 HANA, where you can most as much as possible. Okay, you can do your calculations in the CDS view, because the CDS views is running on the top of the database, not on the application. So the performance will be very good. So that is the reason a CDS is too much popular in the market and clicked. Okay, so now I will tell you, I worked on one project, okay, where we moved to S4 HANA. Okay, now lot of select queries which are there, okay, in my organization was taking lot of time. So what I have done, right? I have converted that all the select queries into CDS view and expose that CDS view in my report program, and I was doing certain again business calculations. So when I execute my report, okay, all my queries are running on the top of the database, which is a good performance, and I'm getting the output of that. On that output, I'm doing the normal business logic I'm writing, and I'm getting the data. So the my performance, lot of performance has been resolved by using this approach. So this is we call as code push down approach. Means not only writing the select queries, you are doing some complex, some as much as possible. Okay, logic also you can write in CDS view. So that is the reason CDS view is very popular in the market. Any questions, guys? Any questions?
What is this BOPF?
Yes, I'll discuss about BOPF. Yes,
Okay, okay.
so I'll discuss. So BOPF is the Business Object Process Framework. Okay, but any questions related to the CDS view in S4 HANA? We'll discuss about BOPF when the time when it comes here. Okay, so what is S4 HANA? Any questions? No, right?
No, it's clear.
Yeah. So next is OData. So OData stands for the Open Data Protocol. As I mentioned, okay, okay, that this wrap which is talking about Abap Restfull application programming model, okay, is exposing OData only. Okay, means okay, it is following the guidelines of the OData and exposing it OData. Okay, because OData is proven the best practice for building and consuming RESTful APIs. So coming to the concept, OData is open and that can be consumed by any applications, any program, any software, any device. Right? Let us assume that okay, you are planning to expose you have a requirement now. Okay, now some third-party system want to access it, your data. Now what you will do? You have various approach which we discuss. One is FTP, SFTP. You are putting into the server, and from the server, the third party has to take it. That is again unnecessarily lot of steps are there. You have IDOC again. You are putting in third party system, and that third party from there getting. Okay, again one again you created a RFC function module, and third party has to install the RFC plugin in their system to consume this RFC. See, these are all unnecessary things. But when you expose your data as a O data, any coding technology, whether you take SAP UFA, whether you take Angular, whether you take JavaScript, whether you take Java, Python, anything can easily consume. Okay, whatever the application program is there, they can easily consume. Not only that, even any third party developer per- third party okay is there, and they have developed their data with using, they have developed O data. That O data you can consume in your SAP applications very easily, ABAPs. Yes or no, without any new add-ons required to install. Yes or no? So that is the advantage of using O data. Is it clear?
Yes.
No questions. Yes. The next
Yeah,
is
one
called the,
second. Here.
yeah, yeah, please.
Hello. So,
Yeah, yeah,
what's the
please tell me.
difference between the SOAP service and the evaluation? New evaluation is no data, right? Testable APIs. So, what's the difference
Correct.
between the RESTful and the SOAP services, web service? Why SAP will give the advanced version of RESTful services?
Sure,
Could you
sure.
please
See,
explore on that one?
SOAP, yeah, yeah. SOAP is not followed. Okay. So SOAP is connected via HTTP. Okay. Even OData is also HTTP. Both follow the protocol of HTTP. But OData is a lightweight programming, okay, where it follows the guidelines of the REST protocol. REST, REST protocol. Okay, and whereas
Could you please
SOAP, okay,
go
SOAP,
ahead, go ahead.
and the disadvantage of SOAP is you cannot query the data. You understood? Whereas OData,
Yeah.
which follows the REST guidelines, okay, but it also goes with HTTP, whereas SOAP also HTTP, but OData, you can follow the REST protocol. Okay, and also second number two is OData, you can query the data. Understood? You can query the data. Means suppose I want to get the data on certain records, like for example, you have a sales order number. Okay, so sales order number is there, and I want to get only 20 records. You can write the query. Okay, but whereas the SOAP, okay, you cannot do query only. Okay, so the second thing is OData is only lightweight. Okay, only lightweight. Okay, you can send only the data, lightweight data only. You cannot send huge data in OData. Okay, whereas SOAP specifically is sending the huge data, where you can send a huge data to it.
Okay.
Okay, so whenever
So
you want to
could
send
you
a limited efficiency and limited data, you are going to use OData. Whereas SOAP, if you want to send a huge data, dealing with some complex and high security environments you're dealing, then you can use the okay o SOAP services. Generally, in my real-time projects, see, whenever I have a requirement to send the third-party system, so we then as a solution, what I did, right, for OData, so according to the protocol, okay, it has only sending the lightweight. Okay, where so that is the reason I use for light data for minimums whenever we create a purchase order, only that record has to go, or very limited data you want to send, I have used over data. But very huge data, huge data, I'm sending lakhs of records, then I'm going to use the SOAP service. SOAP is complex and suitable for high security and transactional enterprise applications, whereas OData is for simple and restful and suitable for very less data, because flexible data access is there. Means anyone can access it very easily. You develop an API in any programming language, you can call that API very easily, you can access it, whereas SOAP is not like that. You require a complex and high security is required. Understood? And
yeah.
SOAP
So can you
exclusively uses only XML format, whereas OData you can expose both XML and JSON also.
yeah.
Yeah, is
So
it clear now?
what's the guideline? Yeah, what's the guidelines for RESTful?
Okay, there are a
Those
certain
RESTful,
there are a lot of guidelines are there for RESTful, where
for
client and
example,
server
the mail.
architecture will come into the picture. One of the major advantage
Mm-hmm,
I will tell you about what is REST. Okay, REST stands
mm-hmm.
for where client and server will come into the picture. We are deviating the topic, but I'll just close that topic,
No,
where
no, just
server is there.
just main difference, not
Yeah, main
totally.
difference I will tell
Just
you.
main.
Yeah,
Yeah,
main
this is
difference I will
yeah.
be telling. So when I expose a OData from my SAP system, okay, I will not bother who is my client is. You understood? I don't bother who is my client is. Is it clear what I'm talking about? I don't care who is my client is. That is the
Okay,
main advantage. One of the use case, one of the protocol of the REST. Is it clear?
okay,
Because anyone
yeah,
can take it. I'm least bothered. Is
okay.
it clear?
Yeah, yeah. But in the SOAP also we are consuming our API with any other
But
systems, third party systems, right?
that is not the guidelines of the REST
Mm-hmm.
protocol. Okay.
Okay, let's
So as you
discuss the
asked
later
one
this
difference,
guidelines.
I was
Yeah.
telling that we are maybe I will take it at last. More than
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
want.
okay. You can go over to the wrap then. Thank you.
Yes.
Hello,
Yeah. The next
I have.
is the,
Hello,
we are discussing about CDS or OData. OData, any questions, guys? Is it clear?
hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, please tell me.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I have a small question. What type of services comes under SOAP architecture? In
What type of
like WebDem Pro?
services means
Uh,
whenever you want to expose from your system to a third party system, okay,
mhm.
so that time we are going to use SOAP service.
I mean, only web services comes under SOAP services,
Yes.
or in anything like WebDem Pro like that, or
No. WebDin Pro is a UI development.
UID? Okay, that doesn't come
Okay.
under
No.
SOAP.
That will not come.
Okay, yeah. Only web services is the part of SOAP, right?
Yes.
To just send
Yes.
the.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah. Thank you.
Yes. Next is the CDS views. Okay. CDS stands for the core data services, which means in the application layer, okay, where in CDS views is defined to extract the data from the database layer. No, okay, not from the application. Means whenever the CDS views is running on the, it is present in the application layer, but is running on the top of the database. So that is the reason, okay, CDS use is very popular in the market, where you can do joins, associations, card, okay, compositions, lot of things you can take advantage of using the CDS views. It has inherited from the SQL. Okay, you can develop CDS views in ADT, that is called Abap development tool, that is called Eclipse. Is it clear? Okay, so the advantage of using CDS, you can join several tables and you can do lot of, not only joining the tables and everything, you can do small simple calculations also in CDS views. Is it clear, guys? Any questions related to CDS views? It is a paradigm shift, because okay, CDS views is, you go to SC11 T code, you can create tables, okay, that's all. But using CDS views, okay, you can query also.
Yeah,
Okay,
actually, I have
that,
one doubt that.
yeah, please.
Yeah, actually, what is the difference between normal select statement and the CDS select statement? So we can use inner join also in select statement, right? So what is the
Correct.
difference between
See,
normal select
yes,
and the
I'll
CDS
tell you.
select?
I'll tell you. Where you're writing the whenever you write the query, okay, whenever you execute that query is running on the application layer. Okay, whereas CDS view is running physically, it is there in the application, but running on the top of the database. So
Okay, okay.
when you execute your query running on the top of the database, the performance will be very good. Yes or no? Instead of running that query in the application layer. Is it clear?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, understand that.
Yeah. Any more questions? Okay. Now coming to the BOPF. Frankly speaking, BOPF is getting deprecated. Okay. Everything is replaced with a wrap. Okay. So BOPF stands for the Business Object Process Framework. Okay. It is state for the transactional app. Okay. Whenever you want to do any transactions, okay, like creating, deleting, modifying, doing actions, okay, anything, then we are going to use this BOPF. Okay, using BOPF, you can create a transactional app capable to perform crude operations without having any additional UI design. Okay, let us example that. See, I have a Fiori app. Okay, I have not developed using the SAP UI5. It is developed using the Abap CDS views. Okay, but I have a data. I have to select the record, and based on the clicking on the button, certain data has to be updated. So I am going to create one BOPF action, and total code, instead of nothing code in SAP UFI, every total code I'm going to put it in the backend system by creating a BOPF. So this is one of the advantage of using the BOPF. Okay, with the BOPF, okay, advance of BOPF is nothing but this wrap has come into the picture. Okay, now BOPF is completely is going to deprecate it. Is it clear? Any questions, guys? Any questions?
Actually, BOPF is like event, right? So user will click that, automatically file will be transferred like that. It's one of the event we can
No,
consider,
it's
right?
not like that. Not only that, BOPF, you do any transactions, it is, we are going to use BOPF. Any transactional BO behavior, creating, updating, deleting actions, okay, which means there is no additional framework is required. Okay, automatically, okay, we can use, okay, in our Fiori. So the CDS based BOPF is used for transactional business object. Okay, it is, there is no additional code is required. Directly you can, when you click on the button in Fiori, directly it is going to call my BOPF code.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Any questions? Okay. The next is called wrap. Okay. So with the future, okay, with RESTful application, that is called wrap, Abap Restfull application programming model. Okay. Using this Abap Restful application programming model, it is a open source framework. Okay, where you can develop, okay, RESTful APIs or a Fiori apps using this wrap applications. Okay, where it is using HTTP protocol, okay, to transfer the data from SAP to SAP or SAP to non-SAP systems. Okay, and you can expose this one as an internet facing. Okay, any technology like Java, .NET, etc., anything can use it. Now you can ask me, then what is the difference between OData and wrap? Both are doing same. Then what is it? This is also following REST protocol. OData is also following REST protocol. Then what is the difference between the wrap and OData? Okay, OData is a protocol. Okay, we have used NetWeaver gateway, that is a review tool, to develop as a OData. Wrap is also a tool to develop OData only. Okay, wrap is nothing but it bringing you to bringing the best concepts, best frameworks, okay, so that the developer can easily develop OData. That is called wrap. Is it clear? Now what is wrap? Wrap is a new technology where it is bringing you the best concepts, best framework, best languages, so the developer will be able to develop in efficient way to develop the enterprise grade applications. That is called wrap. Is it clear?
So can we
Next.
say like that that RAP is kind of built on the top of OData functionalities with some additional things like the giving the framework and giving the best practices and things like that?
We'll go the slides. You will get a clear picture down the slides.
Okay.
Okay, just wait. You'll get a clear picture. What I understood your question, you will come to know slowly. Okay. Yes.
Thank you.
Now, before
So the
old
OData
approach.
should be once again. The
Yeah, please
OData
go
is not supported in the S4 cloud, right? RAP should be used,
on.
correct?
See,
To expose the services.
OData is not part of SAP. OData is a
Mm-hmm.
protocol. Okay, we
Yeah.
are exposing our data from our SAP system to outside world using OData protocol. OData is not part of SAP. It is a
I mean, not
protocol
OData,
where
OData
we are using to
service.
expose the data from the our any source. I'm using OData protocol to expose it. Like SOAP is one of the
HTTPS.
protocol. Understood?
Yeah. Yeah, exposing is
So now,
fine. So is it able
hmm,
to create the OData service in the RAP level? No, right?
will see. Yes, absolutely.
Cloud
It is
level,
going to
sorry.
create OData service only, RAP level. See, RAP
Mm-hmm.
is a technology you are using to develop OData. Expose, not develop, expose OData, I would say. Expose as OData. Using RAP technology, you are developing to expose as a OData. Is it clear?
So, Bobby, RAP can be independent of cloud or in on-premise also it can be
Yes,
developed.
RAP is also available in the on-premises. There's nothing RAP is in,
Okay.
no, it is available
Okay.
in on-premises also.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Now, I think still people are not clear about what is OData and what is RAP, right? We'll discuss. Don't worry. I will clear all your doubts. Okay. So now coming to the evolution of ABAP. Yes, we discussed about it, what are the techniques which has come in SAP. Now I'm going to discuss about it, what are the evolutions of ABAP. Okay. So now in older before, okay, we have ECC business suite. Okay. Okay. And we have NetWeaver have been installed in that ECC and where we can develop OData. Okay. Then we have this Oracle DB before. Okay. The next upgraded to, instead of ECC business suite, we have S4 HANA on premises, or we can go S4 HANA cloud also, right? Then ABAP layer is also available in cloud also. And the database is HANA database, as well as on premises, as well as in the cloud. Okay. Now this ABAP layer, okay, this ABAP layer, where it is available in the cloud. Before understanding that, what is BTP? Anyone tell me? Cloud is nothing. Okay. What is cloud or what is BTP? Anyone tell me? Anyone please tell me.
Cloud is basically you are not keeping any infrastructure of the maintaining the system at your end. It is maintained by some third party. You are utilizing the services of that third party to run your system and whatever services or server and whatever things you have, all software you are running on their premises basically of the person who
Okay.
are giving the services.
Okay. Let me explain what is BTP or cloud, both are okay. SAP BTP offers variety of runtime like Java, Node.js, Hana, and now it is ABAP. Okay. SAP BTP is supports necessary runtime. Okay. For example, if you want to write the code related to C Notepad, we cannot run. We require C compiler. Okay. If you want to run a Java program, we have to install Java runtime, that is called JRE. And similarly, if you want to run ABAP program, you require ABAP layer which can understand your code, compile your code, check for syntax errors, and it executes your code. So, but that runtime environment is part of BTP. So this is we call as service as platform as service. So finally, BTP is providing your runtime environment where you can execute. BTP is not for SAP, it is for any technology. It is giving you a processor in runtime where you can execute your code, check for syntax, compile your code. So that is we call as service as platform as service. Okay. Now ABAP is also as is available in the cloud. So that is the reason you are able to execute your code in ABAP in BTP also. Okay. Not only that, BTP where it has necessary lot of services where you can build, okay, enterprise integrations, you can integrate it, you can build enterprise applications also. Okay. So that is called the BTP. Yes. Is it clear?
BTP is a
Okay. So
platform service,
now
right?
all
Platform.
the, yeah, please tell me.
Yeah, BTP is as a platform as a service which includes all the services in the
Yes,
BTP
it includes
environment.
all the
Correct.
services. Yes, yes.
Right. Sure.
Okay. So ABAP layer is also is a service that is available in BTP where you can develop the ABAP applications. And that is how the RAP also has come into the picture. So RAP is available in ABAP in cloud BTP as well as on premises also from S4 HANA 1909 greater than or equal to 1909 RAP is available in on premises and it is available in BTP. Okay. All the innovations, okay, all the new things, everything is happening in this ABAP layer only. That is nothing but Abap Restful Application Programming Model, and it is called Abap Service in BTP. Is it clear?
Yes.
Next, what? Yeah, sorry. Clear, no? Okay. So now, what evolutions of Abap programming model has come into the picture? Okay, so if your SAP system is less than 7.5, you are able to do classical ABAPic programming model. Okay, you are able to do normal enhancements, user exits, and everything. But if your system is little bit greater than 7.5, you can do ABAP programming model on Fiori. You can develop ODATA, SCGW ODATA, and you can use CDS views, and you can use CDS based BOPF. Now, if your systems are latest technologies, you can do RAP. Okay, you can, instead of SCGW is going to deprecate slowly, everything will be in business services in RAP. Okay, CDS use is there in RAP also. Same CDS use is there. You see, CDS use is there, and BOPF is completely deprecating. And we in RAP we have a behavior definition implementations are coming to the picture. Is it clear, guys? So as a solution architect, if you're an architecture, you can propose to your clients that if you are still in lower versions, okay, you cannot do all innovations, you cannot develop the end-to-end innovation to applications, okay, but by introducing this, if your system is upgraded, okay, to the latest versions, you can use RAP.
What is behavior definition here? What is meant by
What is the
behavior? So,
I
see, in the
will
last
discuss.
one, you have
Yes,
written
behavior
behavior.
definitions and
What is that?
implementations is where you want to create the record, delete the record, update the record, or whether you want to do transactional actions, whether you want to do validations, whether you want to do verifications, everything you will define in the behavior definition in the RAP. Then afterwards, you will implement it in the implementation in the RAP. That is called behavior definition implementations. Is it okay?
That that simply means we will define the list of activities which will be performed by
Yes.
the app, and then
Yes.
finally we will implement it to see it
Correct.
in action, right?
Correct.
Okay,
Yes. Yes.
understood. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Business service means APIs. Just for
Business
confirmation.
services is nothing but in a RAP, we call it as business service where we are going to develop as a OData or API. Yes, yes, absolutely.
Update API. Oh, yes, yes. Okay.
Next, so finally, what is RAP? Okay, ABAP RESTful application programming model consists of best concepts, best tools, best frameworks, best languages, best practices. It brings with this all the things so that if an efficient way for the developer to develop enterprise grade applications, that is called RAP. Okay, so what type of things you can do? Service developments, that is you can develop Fiori UI services, you can develop web APIs using RAP. Then what it usually programming model you can use for greenfield developments, and visually you can use brownfield developments. Okay, when it is where it is available in on-premise as well as it is available in the cloud. Now I have worked on one implementation project where I was moving from 1709 to 2022 version. Now my client is given me as a solution architect and told me that, hey, after 3-4 years I am going to the cloud. You have to give me a solution that whenever I move to the cloud, I don't want again to develop the cloud compatible applications that time. I want to do it now only. That is the project requirement which I got. Now what I did, all SC38 report programmings which are there in my 1709, okay, which will not be available in cloud. So I converted everything in the RAP applications. Okay, in my implementation project from 1709 to 2021. So when after 3-4 years, when that client is moving to the cloud, RAP is available in the cloud, so it is ready solutions. This is, as a solution architect myself, this is the solution I have given. In the next 20 years, RAP is going to available, and everyone down the line has to move to the cloud. Now, if you started converting all your SC38 report programmings, everything into SAP RAP applications, that is RAP Fiori applications, then when you move to the cloud, it is ready solution. You need not to convert anything. And once you are already greater than or equal to 1909, instead of developing in SC38 program, if you start developing RAP applications, then when you are moving to the cloud, it is ready solution. This is the project I worked on, one of the implementation project as a solution architect.
That
But
simply means we need to do too many activities when we are developing something in RAP, and then we are planning to move in HANA cloud in future, right? That's what you mean.
See, whenever you move to S4HANA cloud, public or private, you move, right? You do a migration,
Right. Yes. Yes.
right? So your SC38 report program concept is not there in S4HANA cloud. So if you develop that C30 instead of SC38, if you develop a RAP application, you can easily move it. If you are not done, then you have to develop when you are moving to the cloud.
Understood.
Right? Okay. Not only that, APIs like SFTP, FTP, this all, if you start removing everything, okay, and moving to RAP APIs, right? I said you see RAP, you can develop Fiori as well as web APIs. So that is the advantage of using the future is RAP.
But Bobby, if we have to, let's say there's a report, okay, medium to complex report is there in
Your voice is low.
the.
Your voice is very low. Yeah, please tell
So,
me.
yeah, let's say there is one report, some medium
Mhm.
complexity report is there
You
in
have
the
to do
on-premise.
manually. There is no technique is there to convert, copy,
I
paste
know.
it. You have to
Now,
develop.
now what I'm saying is to convert it to RAP style of programming. Is it
Hmm.
not like effort is too much in RAP development
Not that much.
comparatively?
There are some easier stuff, but you have to develop from the scratch. It is called greenfield development. Okay.
Okay.
That's sorry, no, brownfield development, not greenfield, because you have already a report is there. You are converting it. So there are certain
Okay.
easy techniques are there where you can develop it, but there is no certain tool is that you can just give report
I got
program
it.
convert. No, it is not there. You have to develop.
Okay. We will look at one example also in the course.
No, not in demo.
How to come. Not in the in the
Not in
in the
demo.
course. In the
Not in
course.
demo, but in my training it is there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Next. So what is RAP? What it contains? What are the different steps are there in contains? So you have a database table. Okay, and okay, you have a database table where you are writing a CDS view to get the data from the database table. Okay, then you are going to make that CDS view as a root view. It means it is a parent object. You will be writing that in the data definition language. Okay, and you can restrict the data using data access control. Using okay in the CDS views only, that is concept of data control language. Okay, you will be adding metadata extension that is called UI annotations. You are developing a Fiori app, right? All the labels, okay, input fields, everything to come in that Fiori template, you are going to add UI annotations here. Okay, then behavior definitions will come into the picture. Means if you want to create a record, delete a record, update the record, validations, verifications, actions, you will define everything in the behavior definition, that is called behavior definition language. On the top of that, you will write implementation of what you had defined in the Abap Abap code. So this is the core data service modeling in database layer. Okay, of the RAP. This is how you follow to develop a RAP application. This is how you follow.
What is the meaning of annotations?
Annotations are nothing but you in Fiori app. See, you have reused every grid display function module, right? Yes or no? In report program, right?
Right.
So
Right.
what you do, you write all the select queries, you write a business logic, you'll put it in the internal table. That internal table you are passing into this real display function model, and where you're writing field catalogs and everything to display. Yes or no? What are the tables and everything, right?
Right.
In the same way, SAP has provided one template, Fiori template. To enhance
Mhm.
the template, you will add UI annotations. So you will write all the select queries, all the data, everything, and you will expose as a OData. In part of OData, inside the OData, you will add your UI annotations to enhance the template of your Fiori. That is called the UI annotations.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Next, so before RAP has come into the picture, okay, we have ABAP programming model on Fiori. Okay, so creating it, we used to create a table. Okay, and we used to create a interface CDS that reads the data from this table, and we used to create a consumption view that reads from the interface view, and we used to do metadata extension that is called UI annotations, and we used to build an app. That is old approach. Okay, whereas new approach. Okay, so in my training I am going to go detail about old approach. I'm going to detail about new approach also in the training. Okay, but in the new approach, okay, you have seen this green color are there, which are additional steps apart from the old approach, where we are going to make that CDSU as a business object. We know what is behavior definitions. We know what is behavior implementation, which just now discussed. What is behavior projection means. Suppose I am creating with a CDS view of fields, 100 fields, okay, and I am exposing, okay, I am exposing only 50 fields to the Fiori app. Means I will be doing a projection. I won't do everything. So that time we can use define behavior projection. We are projecting something, only some that we are going to use. Then we are going to create service definition. Means what are the CDSs which I am going to expose? I'll put it in the service definition. Then I'll create a service binding in RAP to expose as a OData. So these are the total ABAP Restful application programming model steps. Any questions, guys? Is it clear?
What is service binding?
Sir, service binding is you are binding, means you all the CDS views which are there. Okay, you have worked on SCGW.
No, I don't have
You
much
worked
idea
on
on.
SCGW project where we go to /I develop maintain service and we register the service,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That same thing we'll be doing in service binding in RAP. Not that same, where we are binding our all the CDS service definition to expose as a OData. We will be doing in service binding. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, hello. Yeah.
Yeah, please tell me.
Yes, myself Govindu. I
Yeah.
just want clarification that see if you see in
Hmm.
like classical model that I will create one CDS view and I'll expose it as a service to service so that it can be that CDS which can be consumed in OData service and finally this
Like
OData
giving
service will be bind.
OData.publish annotation. That is what you're saying.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes. And this OData
Okay.
will be consumed by the UFI application. That is the
Correct.
old technique.
Correct.
Now you are
Correct.
saying that
Correct. Old
in
technique.
RAP, in
Hmm.
RAP, in RAP, I know it is a framework. I don't know. In RAP itself, you will create CDS, OData, and it has been consumed by the application. That's it, no? That's what the
Correct.
difference. I
Correct.
don't.
Same. See,
So
that is old
we
approach. The
don't
way
need.
we are developing is old approach that way. But now in RAP, we are using different techniques to develop. Concept wise
So
is the
that
same.
means
Finally, we are developing
all
OData.
that means altogether CDS use OData we should not create any differently. On RAP framework itself we will able to create all these three things
We,
and we'll
we,
bind
we,
it to
we
the
are going to
application.
develop a demo now. I'll show you.
Okay.
We are going
Okay.
to give a demo. I'll show you. Then you will understand. Just wait.
Yes.
Just give me another 10 minutes. I understood. If I tell also, you'll get confused. Let me tell you what I'm talking about in a demo. Just give me 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any more questions? Okay. So now why required extra steps. Yes, you are telling Abap programming model, you are telling old approach is very less steps, but in new approach you are adding additional steps, but that should not be there. No, generally whenever we are going to advance, okay, almost the steps should reduce, right? Let us see why it has been moved. Suppose you have developed OData service V2 with UI annotations. Okay, then your client or manager says, hey, I don't want V2. You develop with using V4 OData version. So you, from old approach, what you need to do, you have to develop from the scratch. But using the latest wrap technology, you won't develop from the scratch. Okay, what you will do, right? You will be at the service binding. Okay, you will create new service binding, taking of service definition with V4 done. You will not do all the steps. So that is the advantage of using wrap. Okay, now you client says, hey, I don't want delete functionality. You won't go and okay, V2, okay, you won't go and develop from the scratch. Okay, you will be using the okay, just in the last steps you will just create with V4 or V2 without. Okay, like this you can do. Okay, you can easily reduce your steps. So this is the reason why we require extra steps in wrap. Is it clear? Any questions, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
What is
Actually,
V2?
Okay.
what is
So
the,
now
yeah,
we'll
okay.
develop an app. Then you will get exact clear picture what
Yeah,
I'm
actually,
talking about.
Above, I have one doubt that
Yeah.
what is the difference between OData V2 and OData V4?
Okay. So see, like we have S4 HANA version 1809 and 2023. Obviously, there are some enhancements are there. New things has come. In the same way, OData is a protocol. They have V2 and they have V4. So like this, there are a lot of new things has come into the picture in V4.
Okay,
Is
it's
it clear?
advanced level in OData V4.
Yes, simple. It is advanced.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Any questions?
Yeah. So Bobby, Amol this side. So when we say service binding and exposing the CDS view, all that things. So later that point of time, the front end developer as an Fiori developer comes in picture. So when we go through wrap application or wrap approach, so no need of Fiori developer.
No, no. See, that depends upon the your requirement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Suppose if you are using the templates which is provided by SAP, then that time any no use SAP UFI developer is required. Okay. But if you are using the if you are using the SAP UFI development, that time obviously front end developer is required. You are just exposing OData. You understood what I'm planning to say? If you are using the templates which SAP is provided, that time there is no SAP UFI developer is. But if having a requirement where your requirement does not meeting to the template, okay, so that time SAP UFI developer is developing from a freestyle development. So that time a developer is required, Fury developer. Is it clear? Did I?
Yeah, yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Any more questions?
Yes, Bobby, I have one more question that you are
Yeah.
saying that whatever the SC38 reports we just developed in our ECC that has been
Mhm.
converted in S4HANA using RAP, no? Suppose if we have some
Mhm.
custom applications like module fuel, so where we have some table controls and all. So then
Mhm.
how these elements will be like table controls and all these, in the model pool. So how can we just
No,
develop
see,
such type
we
of
are
app
developing
in
from a
RAP?
new app. There is nothing in Fury app. You have everything.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. You are developing new thing. You are not completely old approach is completely gone. In the Fiori
Mm-hmm.
app, you can do everything, no? Whatever the module pool is and more flexible, more easy, more compatible, no?
Okay. No, no, I'm saying that just now you told me that if
Hmm.
standard templates provided by SAP is suitable for the client requirement, that can be used.
Hmm.
If not, uh, client will go for UFI framework. No. But if
Correct.
client is
Yes.
not using UFA framework, but they want to do in like in wrap, so then how can we get these elements of screen, stable controls, and all these things in wrap?
Yes, that's what by adding UI annotations.
Only UFA annotations. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
See,
Okay, then I
that's
got
all.
it.
If you are, see, you have a requirement which is not fitting to a template, then you will go from free UI5 framework. Simple. Okay.
No, but my question is, client is not ready to want to go for UFA framework. He wanted to be
Then
done
you have
as
to
in
go to
everything in wrap.
templates. That's what I'm saying. If it is not meeting, then you have to go. There is no other option.
Acha, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Just a second. Someone is knocking the door. Just give me 1 minute. Just a second.
This conference will now be recorded.
Sorry for the get. Someone is knocking the door. That's the reason. Okay. So you guys are able to hear me? Hello?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
Bobby.
Yeah. Okay. So now the thing is that from okay. So what I'm planning to tell you, right? Using wrap. I think someone asked some question, right? Related to the wrap, right? So basically, wrap is nothing but it is a framework, best languages. Okay. So that is called the wrap. Okay. Where you can develop the enterprise grade applications and APIs. Okay, where based on your requirement, whether you want to go to the template based or okay freestyle, you have to decide before. Okay, because once you are developing the freestyle development and to enhance, it is very difficult, the template, because as my experience, I have done extensions to the templates also, okay, in my real time, but it is very difficult. So before you start, whether you want to go to freestyle or template, please decide itself at the starting stage. Is it clear, guys? Any
Yes.
questions? Yeah. So now let us go and do develop an app. So this is the database table, okay, where you have a writing a CDS view to get the data from the database table. Then you create a behavior definition and then behavior implementations. Okay, then you will on the top of this, you will create a service definition to consume the CDS view. Then you create a service binding. Then you will create a Fiori app. This is what which we are going to do now. Okay, now we will do one by one. Okay, so now let's come back to my Eclipse. Okay, I don't want to get into too much detail. Okay, so this is the my Abap instance in BTP. How it came, I'm not going to discuss now. Okay, so now yes, you see, I am going in. This is my okay. Okay, so this is my sub account, and I go to service marketplace. Okay, then here Abap is one of the services. This instance I have added in the Eclipse. And now I'm going to, I have a package, I'm right clicking, okay, then I'm going to create a table. So what I'm going to do, so this database table I'm going to create. So for that I'm just giving database, so database table, create next. Okay, see this is a demo, I'm just copying pasting it. If not, I'll be writing each line of the code in the training. Okay, click next, send a transport request, finish. Then generally what we do in SC11, we go and add all the fields. That is old approach. Now new approach is table in Eclipse itself. That is the future. Activate it. Okay. The next step is the CDS view. Okay. Now whatever the CDS view which we have given. Okay. So that CDS view. Okay. We are going to write the CDS view. Okay. Then we are going to fetch the data from the table which we have created. Is it clear, guys?
Yeah.
Can you please repeat? Can you please repeat once again your last line, please?
Simple. See, this data I'm right. I'm going to develop a CDS view to get the data from the database table which you have created.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
So now right click on the package, new, other, core data service. Then here you have a things data definition. You see data definition. Click next. Okay. So this is a demo. That's why I'm copying and pasting it. So here I will just go new, define root view entity and finish. Okay. So now here select from is there. No, you see, I'm going to put it my table. Okay. Then just remove this all and remove this all. Okay. I have just given a here table. No, I will just do control. Okay. Just paste this all the things. So this is a demo. That is the reason I'm pasting it. If not, I'll be writing the code, detailed code. So here I'm adding the UI annotations. Okay. I'm adding all the fields from this table. This is the table. Okay. Then I have given the keyword root. It means it is a business object in the wrap methodology. Now I'm activating this one. Okay. So now it got activated. Come back to our PPT. Yes, this part is done. Now we will create a behavior definition. Okay. So now expand the CDS view, sorry, this package, expand the core data services, data definitions, right click, you are going to create a behavior definition. Okay, it is not coming, that is fine because of the Eclipse issue. I'll just close this Eclipse, then I'll close one again. Sorry for this, there is some issue in Eclipse.
This Eclipse also gives environment only, right?
Sorry, it is a, come again,
This
what is the
also is
question?
a kind of runtime environment only, right? For the programs and applications to run.
No, Eclipse is a tool in that you added ABAP instance, ABAP environment.
Oh,
In
okay.
you added as a plugin to this Eclipse.
Oh, okay. It's a plugin. Okay.
Okay, Eclipse is a third-party tool. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
in this you have added the ABAP plugins to where you can execute your code. You can do syntax errors. You can do compile. Is that clear?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
So it is asking to install. That is the reason we are getting. I am not installing now. Okay. So now let's go to favorite packages. Our package, core data services, data definitions, right click, new behavior definition. Yes. Okay. See, you have managed, unmanaged. We are going to manage. When we do manage, the framework itself will be taking care of the create, delete, update will be taken care by the framework itself. There is nothing you need to write the code. Okay. Then I'm clicking finish button. Okay. So now this is the behavior definition I have done. Okay, now you see creating the record, updating the record, deleting the record has come. Now if I want to put any actions, whether I want to put validations, verifications, everything I'll be defining here. Okay, then I'll be here, you see class has been generated, then I will be do behavior implementation in this class, but in demo I'm not doing any behavior things, behavior implementations not doing. I'm just doing creating the record, deleting the record, and updating the record only. So yes, this part I'm not doing now because we have to write the code. That will in training I'll be doing that. This section, only this section I'm doing. Now I'm coming back this one. Then I'm going to create a, again see same data definition. Okay, so there is no authorizations. I'm removing commenting strict, and here there is no authorizations. Okay, then I'm just activating it. Is it clear? Yeah. Any questions until now? No questions. So then I'm going to create a here, come back. Okay, service definition. Right click, new service definition. So what are the CDS views which I'm exposing? Okay, that I'm going to put service definition. You see, this is the CDS views. See, this CDS views I'm consuming in my service definition. Activate it. Perfect, done. Then service binding. Okay, go to business services, service definitions, right click, service binding. You see, now you see, I am going to develop V4 UI. I now I developed V2. Let us assume that I'm developing V2 version of Fiori app. Now your client says after 2 months, hey, please develop V4. So now I'll right click on the service definition and now I can easily develop the Fiori app for V4, right? So instead of going from the scratch, so this is what the binding type you have to select. Okay, so now I've registered that my service. You see, it is going to, you just activate it. Okay, then click on publish. It'll take some time, please. Just wait. I think it is done. So right click, copy serial element tab, then just paste it here. See, a app has developed for you. Now, see, have you see now click on create button, click on go, nothing is there. So now click on create a button. Okay, I'm just entering the customer name as test, sales or AU10, amount, USD currency, created by something and created on. Just click on create button. Okay, and click back. And see, record has come. You go to the table. This is the table you see. Okay, then run as Abap application. See, your record is there. Have you written any code for creating? You can create it, you can delete it, or you can do edit also. No code, nothing. So this is the framework which is giving you the crude operations automatically by the framework. There's nothing you need to write. That is called the managed use case. Okay, so now how easily you have developed using a template. So now ask me how this everything has come in this one, this column names, everything has come because you have added, see, all the UI annotations. You have a template. To enhance the template, to come all the labels and everything, you have added annotations. And this is the Fiori app. Any questions, guys?
Yeah, whenever I so whenever I need to
Yes, please.
any validation while creating the record, okay. So
Mhm.
where I
Mm.
need to write the code, for example,
Yes,
framework
yes,
will
I'll show
generate
you.
automatically the
Yes,
create
yes.
operation, right?
Correct, correct. See, here you will put what you want to validate, what you want to verification, what you want to do actions. You will define it, and here you will create. Once you create F1, you say, okay, I'm creating the implementations. So whatever you have put it here, you will have the methods will
Mm-hmm.
be defined, implementation methods will be created, and inside that you will write the code. And whenever you
Okay,
click on create button in the Fiori app, automatically this code will get triggered.
okay, okay. In the in the implementation, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Service implementation. Okay, okay, right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Any more questions? Okay. Now let's come back to our PPT. Okay, what is Fiori? Okay, so SAP Fiori, it is a technology? No, SAP Fiori is not a technology. Then what it is? SAP Fiori is a platform? No, SAP Fiori it is not a platform. Okay, then what is it? SAP Fiori. It is just a guidelines to develop the user interface. So you develop your application in any technology. If you follow the guidelines of the SAP Fiori, then it is SAP Fiori only. So finally, SAP it is not a technology, it is not a platform, it is just a guidelines to develop the user interface. Okay, so what are those guidelines? Okay, so it should be role based. Until this application is assigned to a user ID, you will not able to access that application. Okay, response. So if you say Fiori application, it should automatically support to the desktop, it should automatically support to the mobile, it should automatically support to the tablet. That is called response. So simple. Whenever you say that you are developing Fiori application, you should be very simple and lightweight. You should not put so many fields, too much complex, too much tabs. No, that is called not the design principle of Fiori. Okay, coherent provides one fluid and seamless experience. See, for creating the sales order, the screen is different. For creating the invoice, the screen is different. For creating the purchase order, the screen is different. But when you say Fiori application, all the creations should be having same format so that the end user will not get confused. Okay, delightful. Whenever you develop a Fiori application, it should be such a delightful so the end user will have an emotional connection to work on it. So if you follow all these guidelines, then it is called SAP Fiori applications. Is it clear? Next.
Basically, it has made
Okay.
user friendly the user
Yes, yes,
interface
yes.
so that it will
Yes.
make business users life more easy and easy to manage actually.
Correct, correct.
Got it.
Okay. So now is called S4 HANA in-app and side-by-side extensions. Very, very new topic. As of now, we are creating baddies using SC18 and 19 that will be getting deprecated. We have custom business object and custom business logic will come into it. Already it is there in S4HANA on premises as well as in the cloud. And we have custom fields. Now we are doing enhancements, baddies, user exits, okay, to enhance the screens. Okay, in Fiori app also we are doing the extensions, but using custom fields, Fiori app, you can easily enhance the app without anything, any other app, any app you can. That is all the latest technologies. Okay, then you can create okay CDS views. Now we are developed the CDS views in Eclipse. Instead of that, you have a custom CDS view and Fiori app where you can develop the CDS views. Okay, you have KPIs where you can use KPIs, you can easily develop the KPIs. Okay, in custom business logic, if we go to this C18 and 19, there is nothing like that. We have a custom business logic, custom fields and logic one app. In that only we will write the code. Like baddies, everything will be done in the custom fields logic app only. So these are called the S4 HANA in-app and extensions, in-app extensions. This is the latest in the current SAP world. Is it clear?
Uh, I have one small query. So, whatever is the old method of
Yeah.
doing all these activities, these all will be
Mm.
getting replaced by all these new methodologies going forward in future,
Yes,
and that
slowly,
will
not
be
now. It will take time.
no,
Still, these
of
are all
course.
initial stage.
Of course, that part I agree because nothing happens overnight. But then, in due course of time,
Yes,
the old things will slowly fade away.
correct, correct, absolutely.
Okay,
Yes,
getting
you're
it.
right.
So obviously, we have to adopt to the new items in that case.
Yes, yes. Okay, so now what is side-by-side extensions? Okay, what side-by-side extensions are nothing but everyone are talking about side-by-side extensions. Now you have an app you are developing in SAP BTP, and you have a on-premises you are developing OData service. So this is of the one of the use case of side-by-side extension means you are developing your Fiori app in BTP, you are developing OData service in on-premises side extension. That is called side by. Now, not see side by side extension is not specific only this case. Suppose a third party API is there, okay, where third party API is developing the API in their system, and you are developing your Fiori app in your system, and you are consuming that means side extensions. So this is we call it as side by side extensions. And we are going in a wrap, we are going to use the side-by-side extension, we are going to consume a third-party API in our wrap application, we are going to consume in our Fiori app, in wrap Fiori app. That is part of my training. So this is called the side-by-side extensions. Any questions? No, right? Okay. Okay, so that's all overall training. Now I'll be discussing about the what we into in my training, right? That is important, no? Okay, so let me get into the topics. Okay, so I'll start with Abap CDS views. Okay, there where I'll be discussing about Abap CDS views, table functions, basic expressions, built-in functions, associations. Okay, then cardinalities. Okay, how to develop a value help in Fiori apps. Then we'll move to virtual data model. What is basic view, composite view, consumption view. Okay, then we'll be going into the we'll be going into the developing overview Fiori app, analytical list page app, list report app. Okay, we'll be developing Fiori apps with using Abap CDS with view annotations. Then we will discuss about what is VDM. We'll discuss about the how to activate standard apps. Okay, how to extend the standard Fiori apps. What is create catalogs, tiles, groups, target mappings, semantic objects, everything related to the SAP Fiori. What is Fiori Launchpad? What is Fiori Launchpad Designer? How to activate standard app, how to deploy custom app, or how to display as a tile in the Fiori launchpad of a custom app. Okay, then we will be, we will be moving to the wrap. Okay, where we'll develop wrap applications. Okay, and we'll do a go to the BTP trial account. Okay, we will install ADT. We will develop managed, unmanaged. We'll develop the service definition, service bindings. We'll what is developing code services projections, what are metadata extension fence, what are authorizations, what is business object behavior projections, what is EML, new concept in RAP, how to handle error, how to e-tag, lock master, how to do troubleshoot Fiori apps, how to implement draft handling, what is service definition, service bindings in RAP, how to do custom entity. Okay, create CDS entities. Okay, lot of things. How to implement BAPIs in on-premises system using RAP methodologies, how to hide the tabs dynamically. Okay, how to consume external API that is called side-by-side extensions, how to upload attachments, how to extend standard Fiori apps. Okay, this all the things we'll be covering. We are going to use SAP Abap BTP. We are going to use SAP build work zone service in BTP to develop all the things. So we are going to develop applications in on-premises as well as in BTP. Okay, so these are the topics which high level I explained. So I'm starting a new batch from June 4th onwards. Okay, on weekdays the batch will be there. Okay, so once daily the class will be there. Once the class is over, I'll be uploading what are the programs which I'm covered on that day. I'll be uploading the PPTs, okay, on that day, and also I'll uploading the recording. Okay, on that day after 1 or 2 hours training is completed, then the recording video will there view access for 1 year, and what are the programs, PPTs, study materials, interview question answers, resume template, everything you can download. Recording video will be there view access for 1 year, and every Friday, okay, I'll be giving exercises based on the topic which are covered on that week. Okay, and what are the programs which I'm giving in the training? Those are programs which I have developed in my real-time project. Those only I have kept. Okay, from past 8 years I'm giving training. Of course there is okay, and lot of good feedback which I got from my previous students also in the LinkedIn. I'll send those details. Yes, any more questions, guys? Any questions? If not, we'll end the class.
Is the training includes CA CAPM too actually? Because as an
CAPM
ABAP
is a different
developer,
training I'm giving. CAP is completely different.
okay,
RAP is completely different.
okay,
That is a different training, and this is different training. That is I'm also giving. I'm giving CAP training also, but that is a different training.
okay. That's okay. That consider different contents, right?
Yes,
But
completely.
Bobby,
That is
one
completely
question is, as
developed
we are
using
being like
Node.js.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, any more questions? The training which I'm going to start is RAP. Once the
There will
RAP
be
is over, I'll
one
start
last
CAPM
question
like
from my
that.
side there.
Yeah, please. Please go ahead.